Hello and welcome back. I'm Shelf Unit and this is my continuing Let's Play of Shadowrun Dragonfall. So let's go talk... Where's the cafe? There's the safe house. Who do I have to talk? Why do I have to talk to you? Got that drone fixed yet? I do, just finished before you arrived. There's complication though. What is it? The drone's got a custom AOS attack on it. Someone wrote code that sits on the bootloader and configures the drone to only accept commands from a specific user. The thing works like a computer virus, so there's no way I can rip it out unless I got another brain from this model of drone. Before you ask, yeah, I looked into that. Problem is, this is a stolen corp drone, a discontinued model of a stolen corp drone. There are no parts for this thing on the market around here, so unless you know who locked this thing up. So totally you're not going to get any more use out of it than a doorstop. Drac. Well, I'll ask around for its owner, thanks. That's safe house. Where's the cafe? Cafe Svezve. Oh, there's Mr. Durr. Let's talk to you. Sir Eamstar, welcome back, and my congratulations on a job well done. If you'd wanted Ailshire dead, you could have just said so. I'd have taken the job either way. He nods thoughtfully. Good to know, but the purpose of this test is to gauge your adaptability. We need to know that you'd be willing to do what we tell you to do regardless of your personal feelings on the matter, and we need to know that you'll roll with the punches if circumstances change mid-run. Many of your colleagues in the Shadow community have overinflated egos. They let their personal feelings interfere with their work. My organization needs to know that you'll see tasks that we assign you through no matter what. Say nothing. The true purpose of that outrun we just went on was to test your willingness to adapt to change. You're still being tested, by the way. If you work for my organization, you may be asked to do things that you find morally troubling. Sometimes it might even appear that we are lying to you, but you can take comfort in knowing that everything that we request of you is ultimately for the greater good. I don't suppose what you're asking me to do is too different from what I do every day for my corporate clients. No, it is not. Not so different at all. After a brief pause, he nods, and reaches forward and places the cred stick into your hand. Congratulations, you've passed your audition. Welcome to the payroll. So what happens now? Now at Pathways. Don't worry, I'll call you when your services are needed. He taps a neatly trimmed fingernail against the earpiece of his comlink. When I contact you with a new task, the choice of whether to take it or leave it will be yours. If you take it, return here and I'll pay you a fair sum for your services. If you leave it, well, there are some in my organization who will be quite unhappy. Good to know. I suppose I'll be waiting to hear from you. Then, very good. I'll be in touch. Okay, let's talk to this guy. I've told you I've been quite busy of late, O Wanderer of the Shadows. My street rats tell me the business is picking up. Is that the woman who's taken over from Monica Bugazzi? What does it look like, your identity? The Pope from the Vatican? Give her a soy calf, a big one, put it on my account. I like the cut of a jib. A large soy calf. My, you are the generous one, Goldschmidt. Are you sure you can afford such a gesture? Fat man frowns. And a scone, I was going to say, and a scone as well. Nothing's too good for her. As you desire, O ample one. The Turk whispers. The man is a moron, but he eats his weight in baklava and pastries. So who am I to care? Now, what is it that you like? Did your people have a look into that surveillance device on your data tab? The Turk beams at you. Indeed they did, Honor Effendim. Indeed they did, and it was most fortunate that you discovered it. It seems there was a group that wished to destabilize the cruise bar, to create a vacuum that they could fill with their political ambitions. You took care of it? Yes, they were reasoned with. We traced the signal to its source. The issue has been resolved. Thank you for your help, Effendim. The cruise bazaar owes you. Okay, well, let's see what else to do. I've got 6 points to spend. Increase my body, my ranged combat. You can hit multiple people. Charismas. You can get another 2. Going to 9 isn't going to make a difference. It's going to take a lot though. Do I want to... go into biotech? Yeah, I want the enemy hit points visible. Okay, let's do that. And then we can head off. Let's talk to Cami. She looks up from her car, mildly blowing gum. Hello again, I hear you've been busy. What exactly did you hear about me? Nothing too serious, just you got a lot of work. I do too, which is nice. Aren't there child labour laws around here? Cami puffs up indignantly. And you realise how young she must really be. She couldn't be out of her teens yet. What does that mean? Chill, I only meant looking hard life for a kid. She grows quiet for a moment, briefly looking down at her shoes before looking you straight in the eye. Yeah, can be, but it's better than some other lives. Alto gave me a good job and I'm super grateful for it, which reminds me, I should get back to it. See you later? She lazily tips an invisible hat at you before returning to the Commodore wrist. Alright, so that's the talismonger. What do I want? Dancer's bag, don't want that, can't be arsed with it. I want a doctor. Derwinkler? Can't remember what's down here. Have I ever been down here? Maybe? Well, let's talk to this guy. Lucky strike. A young woman stands at the bar smoking a cigarette. You've seen her face before. Lucky strike. It's one of the mercenaries from Monica's files. A plume of grey smoke spills from the corner of her mouth as she turns her attention to you. Lucky strike. Hey, the distinctive circuit pattern tattoos that line her face shimmer and pulse with light. You need something? Don't believe we've met. I'm Sarah Evenstar. Yeah, I know who you are. She takes a drag on a cigarette. How'd you hold him up, champ? Heard what happened to your boss? She wasn't just my boss, she was a friend. She smokes and then let the smoke escape from the corner of her mouth. Yeah, well, sorry for your loss and all that. A lot of people are still torn up about it. So you need something? Or are you just going to stand there staring? Why'd you bring up Monica? Do you know her? I met her a couple of times. Seemed nice enough. She takes another drag on a cigarette. But I mostly knew her by reputation. You can't live in the Keys without hearing about the Queen of the Cruise Bazaar. She pauses and slowly lets the smoke escape through her nostrils. I can't say that I was a fan. Whoa there, Monica didn't control the Cruise Bazaar. Didn't she? She locks eyes with you. Then why did the place start falling apart the second she got geeked? She takes another drag on her cigarette. The smoke spills out of her mouth as she speaks. Either Monica controlled the Cruise Bazaar or she had her fingers in so many pies that she might as well have. Comes up to the same thing either way. My accents are just going bizarre here because I forgot how to do a German accent. Terribly sorry, I'm just going to not bother with German accents anymore. Lucky Strike taps out her cigarette and towards you and a predatory grin on her face. Oh, you and your friends, you followed Monica too, right? Obeyed her orders without question, right? No, without question. No debates. And at the end of those debates, Monica would put her foot down and you'd wind up doing whatever she said, right? She smacks at you. Don't bother answering. That was a rhetorical question. For such a rabid anarchist, your friend seemed awfully comfortable being in power. Kind of a contradiction in terms, don't you think? Fair point, but you aren't going to change my opinion of Monica. I wasn't trying to. The remarkable thing about living in a free society, we're all allowed to have different opinions. She shrugs. Don't take it personally. I'm sure you wouldn't like my friends either. One last thing, Serene Star. I can't stop you from stepping to Phil Schiffer's shoes. You're already doing it, making the same moves that she did. Word of advice, though. Don't take too much on yourself. Spread the responsibility around. Good of you to care. She turns away. I don't. But in a place like this, stacking too much power on any one person is dangerous. Not just for that person, but for everybody. The last thing we need is for you to eat a bullet, and for this whole place to fall apart again. Okay, well, that was an interesting little aside. Not sure what that means. Oh, it's just a symbol. Simi. I've seen it before, haven't I? Yeah. And let's just step away. Okay, let's walk away. What do I want? I want to get this, whatever it is, installed. Let's talk to this guy again. No questions. Let's go to the safe house. Pat Dante. Yeah, I've already seen that one. Check inbox, no new messages. Check jobs directory. Completed. To root. Jobs directory, pending and active. Okay, back to root. Walk away. Let's talk to you. Let's not talk to you. Okay, well, let's that's what I was after, the Alice Fund. $10,000, it's not bad. Walk away. Dante, you can stay here. Step up. Ow. Okay. Let's get on and do something else then. Where are we going? Let's do the humanists. addition to your team, your fixer has access to a small number of network of mercenaries in the Berlin area. Blah blah blah. Confirm. Hotshot Decker. Oh, it's Lucky Strike. There's Iger. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Or at least find out what the hell we're supposed to be doing exactly. False flag. The U-Bahn rattles to a halt at the edge of the Kreuzberg. You're only a few blocks away from the Schnatternest, the keys that Maxim and his smugglers call home. According to Samuel, they should be expecting you. Yeah. Oh, I can get one more. She's got a decent thing, armor 4. Oh, that's me. Huh. Okay, confirm. Okay. Now, I cannot remember how long this has been going on, this episode, so I'll go for another quarter of an hour or so. Food cart vendor. A matronly woman with a round face and kind eyes greets you. Harry brings cake with what looks like about a year's worth of grease. Guten Tag, what can I get you? It depends, what do you have? Well, today I have soya-based currywurst for 5 new yen or a soup and sandwich combo for 10. Good, simple, stick to your ribs food, perfect for a cold day like this. Soup and sandwich combo, please. That'll be 10 new yen. She hands over a small cup of steaming soup and a sandwich. Take a quick bite and squig some down with the soup. It's wonderful. Delicious, thank you. She favours you with a motherly smile. Sure thing, honey. The vendor pauses for a moment and then steeples her pudgy fingers. We don't see many strangers down this end of the line. In case you hadn't noticed, things are a little run down out here. You weren't thinking of heading out past the wall, were you? As a matter of fact, I was. But it doesn't make any difference to me, but you'd be careful out there. People on the other side of that wall, well, they've got no respect for nobody. Thanks for the warning. She nods. Best of luck and take care of yourself. Atta girl. Searching the dead drop, you find a package with the telltale markings of the shock Wellenreiter. R.E. Humanist. This is an open request for information on current and past donors to the Humanist Polyp Club. Identifying information such as home addresses and photographs is preferred. The presence of this hate group and its supporters will no longer be tolerated within our community. We will expose them to the harsh light of truth. Timely delivery of this information will be well rewarded. Freedom, equality, information, shock, Wellenreiter! A rough-looking dwarf with a fire plug build holds out his hand as you approach. Whoa there, Beanpole. I don't know where you think you're headed, but you should turn around and go back the way you came. Beanpole? Seriously? I mean, no offence, but look at me. He gestures to himself. Compared to me, every human is a Beanpole. Ain't a bad thing, just the way it is. He crosses his arms over his barrel chest and cranes his neck to look you in the eye. Look, not trying to be hard asses here. Our job is to keep the folks on that side of the wall out. If you really want to head out there, we're not going to stop you. I consider this a friendly warning. There's a reason why we're stationed here. There are gangs out there that skin you alive as soon as look at you. Well, I'll just have to skin them first. He shrugs. Alright, Ben, I guessed. Go play with the torture gangs. Something tells me you'd be a better fit out there anyway. He gestures to the troll standing behind him. Let him by, Sergey. Cheers, Sergs. Let's save. Anything of interest? Oh, that's a barrier here. Ha. Of course. That's a lot of troll types. The figure at the centre of the group shoots you an insolent glance. His fine elvish features match Samuel's description. This must be Maxim, a smuggler liaison. Well, if it isn't the muscle that Tuck promised us. Look who it is, everybody. The new hires have elected us to grace us with their presence. Nice of you to join us. He glances at the PDA on his wrist and then looks back up at you. When he speaks again, his voice is sharp and humourless. You're late, chummer. I'm here, so sorry about that. Got held up at the wall. He lets out a theatrical sigh. Well, you come highly recommended, so I suppose I'll overlook it. If we run into trouble, you'll be glad to have me around. Guarantee it. His mouth twists up into a smirk. I certainly hope so, for your sake. Without another word, he turns and slaps the side of a bulldog step van. Possibly this thing? The second van of the same design rumbles to life a few feet away. Pile in, people. Be ready. There's rough country between us and the meeting site. We might run into trouble along the way. Translation. We will run into trouble along the way. Be ready. "20 minutes into your trip, the van comes to a screeching halt. Maxim presses his face to the passenger window. From the mix of anger and dread on his face, you can tell he doesn't like what he sees. Damn it, I knew this was going to happen. I fucking knew it. He craned his neck to look around at you. You're in the eye. Everybody pile out of the van. Get ready, Sarah Evenstar. We're going to need some muscle in a second. You should take your position outside the van. You hear a shrill voice bark out an order. A pair of portable gun turrets begins to self-calibrate in response. Sweeping your gaze over the gang as assembled before you, you identify the owner of a voice. A leathery woman with wild hair and a mirthless smile. She calls out again, her voice brimming with pride. Hello out there. Welcome to Rambok territory. Maxim licks his lips, his eyes scanning over the gang as hastily assembled roadblock. This keys belongs to the surf turf, slag. Has for months. We'd better clear on out of our way before they show up and force you out. Surf turf? Those tunnel rats? They're ancient history. Go ahead and call them if you don't believe me. Her face twists into an ugly smile. Scream as loud as you want. They won't hear you. We buried them last week. Maxim's expression turns stony, but his voice remains calm. Congratulations on your victory. You must have taken some losses in the fight, though. I'm betting you're not 100%. Why did you let us cross the bridge in peace? There's no need for any bloodshed today. You know what? You're absolutely right. We don't need to fight. Just pay us a small toll and we'll be more than happy to let you cross our bridge. I'm thinking, say, 500 new yen per van. Her voice turns cold. Otherwise, you'd better find another way to get there where you're going, because this bridge is ours, and nobody crosses without paying the toll. Nobody. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe this does need to get violent. Maxim turns to you. Get ready to ventilate these assholes, Sir Evenstar. We've got a schedule to keep. Help the smugglers. Don't worry, we've got your backs. He nods and draws his weapon. Good. Maxim's voice comes out in a roar. Take it down, boys. Up and fire. Huh. Good hit. Really? Oh boy. Okay, I get the feeling that this thing is going to... Let's see if we can take down the spray and pray. Damn it. Really, really help. If we took this one down, let's take it down. Not quite, but possible. Ha! That was actually quite funny. Oh boy, we've got a lot of problems here. We're good, we're good. Okay, flanking time is done. Really. Okay. Let's go here. Crack you open like a log. Like a log? What am I talking about? Honestly, sometimes I wonder about myself. Okay, increases accuracy by 35%. This was almost too easy. Yeah, you're going to be in a bit of trouble. But... Ha 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 ha! Idiot. Time to reload and get down here. You, my dear, are going to maybe get this guy kicking. Yeah. Let's reload for you. Iger. I'm going to switch to your shotgun. Smash. And smash. Yeah, this guy's dead, but... Ooh, you hurt Iger. Yeah, sorry about that. Good hit. Well, this was easy. Oh, that was, okay. Come across there. Come over here. And come over here and reload. Let's see what my compatriots do here. Grenade launcher. Great hit. Beautiful hit. Not so good, but I think she's going down this time. God damn it. Gained 3 karma, excellent. And we kept Max alive. Awesome. Maxim wipes his face with a handkerchief. The cloth comes away wet with blood-streaked sweat. That was unpleasant. What part of the job, though, huh? You said it. I've got to admit, Serene Star, this attack has made me nervous. We're running late. We're low on ammo, and there's no time to call for reinforcements. Whichever way you slice it, we won't be going into this at our best. Meet at our best. When we roll up at the meeting site, be ready. We may need the element of surprise if negotiations go south. Agreed. The ambush was more than a little convenient. He nods. Couldn't have said it better myself. Okay. I'm going to save here. Actually, no. First of all, I'm going to spend my karma. What does this do? Doesn't do anything. Do I increase? Yeah. Can I not do that? Can I not do this? Oh, I can. Oh no, I need to increase my ranged combat first to 5. Whoops, sorry. I still haven't done it. God damn it. There we are. Okay. Now I'm going to save and we're going to... Okay. Anyway, I'm going to call that quits there. That was quite a successful little skirmish there. I figured that shooting the barrels would blow them up. I did not realise that would be so effective. Anywho, thank you ever so much for watching. Hopefully this episode isn't too short. Like I say, I just forgot when I started recording it, so sorry about that. If you enjoyed, please subscribe. If not, don't worry about it. And thank you ever so much. Goodbye.